Hi, Salvatore. Hi,
Hi
Igor. How are
Ali,
you doing?
how are you?
Very good. How are you doing?
I'm fine, thank you.
Good. Good.
Nice to see you again.
Nice to see you too. It's about 7 in the morning where you are, isn't it?
Yes, it's 7 a.m.
Okay. Awesome. Hi, Igor. How are you?
Hello, Holly. I'm fine. How are you?
Very good. So, what time is it there?
It's noon.
Noon. Okay. So you're halfway to Asia. Hi, Cornell. How are you?
Hi, how are you? I'm fine,
Hi.
thanks. And
Oh,
you?
very good. We had a new student here in Verbling from Hungary.
Really?
Yeah.
From
Um,
which city?
I didn't find out. I
Mm.
didn't ask him. I just knew he was from Hungary, and that was his first class. So it
Mm.
was probably about 9 or 10 o'clock your time last night.
Mm.
So
Okay. I hope I will meet he or she.
him,
Him.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sure you will. Hopefully he will. He said that he's been researching Verbling for a couple weeks, and he finally decided to try it out.
Mm. Yeah.
So
It's good news.
hi, B. How are you today?
I'm good.
All right, excellent. Hi, Felipe. How are you?
I'm fine. You?
Really good. Is it still really cold in Seattle?
Not really cold today because raining in the morning, and I think when it rained, not so cold.
Yeah, because well, when it rains, it has to be above zero.
Yeah,
So it's above freezing.
yeah,
Yeah.
but actually it's not so cold
Mm-hmm.
in relation to the past week. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
it,
Yeah. In relative to that, yeah.
yes.
For here in Idaho, it's where I'm at right now. It's minus. Well, actually, that's not where I'm at. So let's. Last time I checked, it was -5.
Wow,
Let me
oh,
check.
nice.
Minus minus 5.2. Yeah, is where I'm at. So kind of cold still.
Yeah, yeah. Actually,
So
here in Monroe there are 48 Fahrenheit,
in 48 Fahrenheit. Okay. Yeah.
9 centigrade.
Mhm. Yeah. So that's actually quite nice.
Yeah,
Quite
absolutely.
nice. Yeah. Hi, Jin Yu. How are you today?
Hello, teacher.
So what time is it right now in China?
It's about 2 o'clock in the
Two o-
afternoon.
2 o'clock. Okay. And hello, Dennis. Are you and Jin Yu in the same area of China?
Hello,
We
teacher.
are
Uh,
from the different place.
Did different place? Okay. Hi, Dennis. So is it 2 o'clock in where you are, Dennis?
yeah, I
Okay.
think most of the China is in the same time.
Same time zone. Okay. Awesome. All right. So, in case you guys don't know each other, we have. Are you? Do we call you B or Bai? Okay, I'm going to call him B until he tells me. B from Vietnam, Dennis from China, Igor from Russia, Cornell from Hungary, Felipe from Peru. No, Chile.
Chile. Yeah,
Chile, but he's living
yeah,
in Seattle right now, my
yeah.
neck of the woods. Salvatore from Italy, right? And Xinyu from China. So we have a full house
Right,
today.
right, teacher.
I got it right. Good. At least I thought. Oh no, oh no. Um, so today's topic. Oh, hi, and we have good morning, Araceli. We have Araceli from Spain. So um, welcome.
Hi.
So hello. Are you awake this morning?
Yes, I am.
Coffee soon, huh? Okay,
Uh-huh.
so and then also we have Nader here from he's Egyptian living in Saudi Arabia. So we've got I think the only country that has is represented twice today is China. So So welcome. So the topic today is the price of mineral water. So let's just ask everyone, Artheli, how often do you buy mineral water?
Well, it depends. For example, here in Madrid, where I live, the tap water is quite good, so I don't usually buy any mineral water. Maybe if I am outside from home and I need water in that moment, I buy a small bottle. But for example, when I am in Valencia, there the tap water is very bad. It's not that you can't drink it; it's you can drink it. It's healthy, but it's the taste is really bad. So everybody buys bottled water.
Oh, okay. So the taste is bad, so they buy bottled water. Okay. And how about B? How about in Vietnam?
I didn't often buy mineral water.
Okay. So you would say instead of I don't often buy mineral water. Okay.
I don't often buy mineral water.
Okay. Now is the tap water safe to drink in Vietnam?
Sorry?
Is tap water safe to drink in Vietnam?
Tap water?
Yeah, let me write that down. Tap water. This is tap water. It's not from a bottle, it's from your sink.
Tap water?
So, yeah. Can you drink the water that comes out of your sink?
Just.
It is safe?
Just is safe.
It is safe. Okay, awesome. Some countries it is not. So, Dennis, how often do you buy mineral water?
Sometimes I buy mineral water. When I am out of the door, I am outside, and I have no water with me. Then I will buy mineral water or Coca-Cola.
Okay. So, okay, awesome. Thank you. Igor, how about you? How often do you buy mineral water?
Well, it depends on the time of the season.
Okay.
So if it's summer, then I buy mineral water a lot, just to just quench my thirst. And if it's winter or like it is right now, then I don't buy it very often this time of the year.
Okay. So do you usually drink during the winter? Do you drink hot drinks?
What do you mean?
During the winter, do you usually drink warm drinks like hot chocolate and coffee and
it's usually
hot cider?
I like just water. Sometimes, usually it's coffee or or tea, but I like just water.
Just water.
Yeah.
Can you drink tap water in your area?
Well, you won't die if you drink it, but I don't think it's a great idea to make a habit of it. If you really want to drink tap water, boil it first.
Okay, so it's not safe like in some areas of the world. Okay.
Well, I don't say it's not safe. It's like if you drink it just now and then, nothing will happen to you.
But if you drink it on a regular basis,
yeah,
it's probably not good. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Igor. And Cornell, how about you? Do you often buy mineral water?
Yeah. Actually, it is a very simple question for you because I always drink mineral water because tap water of quality is full where I live.
Okay, so the quality is really bad.
Yeah,
so do you buy mineral water?
Sorry?
Do you buy mineral water or do you buy bottled water?
Bottled mineral water. We always buy mineral water once a week.
Okay.
For next week.
Okay.
Yeah. And
Right.
I like I like drink mineral water without bubbles.
Okay. All right, and thank you, Cornell. And not Nader, how about you guys? How often do you buy mineral water?
Actually, we buy bottled water. We cannot drink tap water, so we have to buy bottled water. A bottle, 1 liter costs like 50 cents of
Oh wow. Okay.
bottled
So
water.
so you do not drink the tap water, and so you do.
No. We are not allowed to. It's not safe at all. It's not for drinking.
Yeah. And Felipe, how about you?
In Chile, we have a pretty good quality of water, tap water. Yes, I think that I just buy mineral water or bottled water when I'm in the street. I don't know, but in my home, for example, I can drink the tap water without any problem. I think that that's in Chile and in Seattle. I don't know, but the people told me it's the same. The water is so good and you can drink it.
Yeah. Okay, thank you. And Salvatore, how about you?
I buy bottle of mineral water every week. I go to the supermarket and I buy bottle of mineral water, teacher.
Okay, all right. Is the tap water okay to drink in Italy?
Yes, in some places it's okay, but I prefer to take water in the supermarket, teacher.
All right, thank you. And I'm very similar to what Araceli explained. In my, I don't like mineral water, but I prefer to buy bottled water, fresh water.
Holly, sorry, what is the difference?
Yes. Mineral water has a type. The mineral water has something in it. See, because I never drink it. It has a different taste to it.
Sweeter or one of them is sweeter or?
Igor, can you explain the difference
between what? Tap
mineral
water.
water and fresh bottled water? Fresh bottled water.
Well, fresh bottled water is just water, just pure water.
Regular water, yeah. And what is in mineral water that makes it different?
And mineral water is some kind of special water that comes from a spring or something like that, and it contains a lot of salt. Not really salt, but some minerals.
Yeah, and it's more carbonated?
I don't know. I don't think that mineral water is really carbonated.
Yeah, I don't know the I really don't know the difference because I just know I don't like mineral water, so I never buy it. But here's a website I just found. Is it sodium, Araceli?
I think it depends on what kind of mineral water you're buying. So there are a lot of minerals diluted in water, usually for every water. Only distilled water has nothing but water in it. So tap water or bottled water, every kind of water has some minerals in it. The difference maybe is that, as Igor said, mineral water comes from a certain spring, and it's known for its quality. And sometimes it's like this kind of water is better for people with this disease, something like that. The difference that they analyze the amount of mineral diluted in it. But if you don't like it, it depends on the spring it comes from, because different brands of mineral water have very different tastes. So
yeah, and I've never had a good experience with any of it, so I never try it. So.
I don't know in English, but I don't think that water that has some like little bubbles in it, it's called differently, at least here. I don't know the name, carbonated, like sodas.
Yeah, there's also carbonated water as well, but that's
Yeah.
more like soda. But I think mineral water is slightly different than carbonated water.
Yeah. Sorry, what's the word when you're, what's the verb for making water, putting carbon dioxide into water? Is it siphon or something like that?
That siphon would be to take it out. To put it in. To be quite honest, I don't know. I don't know what it would be.
Let's see.
Put it in to combine it. To combine the minerals with the water. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no problem.
It might be in that article I just posted. There, the word might be there. But dissolve means, Dennis. Dissolve means to. It's kind of to take the water out, or to dissolve. Well, dissolve means, I guess, put it together. It might be.
Merge.
This is not an area that I feel comfortable with.
That's chemistry.
Yeah,
Solution,
exactly.
when you dissolve or some minerals in the water,
Uh-huh.
the salts are made of different atoms, and the atoms go into the water, and they are separated. They are called ions. There are positive and negative ions. They are in the water. So the salt molecules break, and there are two different ions, and they are in the water. So that's called when it's dissolved, and that's what gives the water its particular taste, because water doesn't taste at all. But if it has a large amount of salts that are dissolved, it changes slightly the taste.
Okay, the taste changes. Yeah, the very, very good, perfect grammar, Araceli. It's still above my head, so.
Thank you.
Yeah, last time I took chemistry was 1989, so please forgive my ignorance in that area. So, let's go ahead and go on. So let's read the text and fill in the spaces using the words below. We have springs, illness, popularity, and critics. Does everyone know these words?
I just found a word that I was looking for.
Okay, what was the word?
Just carbonate.
To carbonate.
Yeah.
I didn't even know it was a verb. So thank
Fine.
you for teaching me something today, Igor. That's
The
awesome.
definition of this dissolved carbon dioxide in water.
Okay. And okay, thank you very much. So to carbonate. It's a new word for all of us. And it will
Hello,
quickly go.
teacher.
Yes.
What are you talking about?
The difference between mineral water and regular water. And it's completely above my head because it's about chemistry and minerals and putting the things together. So, but illness, Felipe, is another word for illness is sickness.
Okay.
So if you're ill, you can also say if you're sick. So.
Okay. Well,
Thank you for asking.
I can say I feel ill.
You can say that, yes.
Okay.
Sick and ill are used pretty much the same way.
Yeah.
So I feel ill. He is ill today. He is sick today. Yes.
Okay. Perfect.
Yeah. All right. Does all the rest of the words you know? All right. Let's go ahead and read through this. Let's start with B. Can you read the first paragraph?
Yes.
Okay.
How often do you pay for something that is available almost for free? It seems like a major question to ask. But every day, millions of dollars are spent in this way on bottled water.
Okay. Now, when you're reading, be careful not to swallow the little words. Is and of. Try to pronounce all of them. That is available almost for free. Otherwise, it was very good.
Almost for free.
Yeah. All right. Are there any words here that you guys do not know?
Bizarre.
No,
Bizarre.
Bizarre.
Another word for bizarre is strange.
Mm.
Strange, a unique, weird.
Oh, it's unique.
Unique is positive or negative, and it means one of a kind.
Unique. If something is unique, it's just one. Just one. In the
Yeah,
world,
usually.
it's like the same is unique. Yeah.
Yeah, usually. If something.
Something weird.
Yeah, something strange, weird, unique. It's all bizarre. It's a weird question to ask. So, bizarre question. Okay. All right. OMC. How bizarre. It is very good song.
Yeah, it was a joke.
Okay, yeah. OMC, is that Oh My Christ?
It's a band.
Oh, it is? Okay. And of course I didn't get it. Okay, number 2. And Salvatore, could you read the next paragraph?
Yes. In many countries, the quality of tap water is high enough to drink without fear of illness. However, it is in this country that the consumption of mineral water is highest.
Okay, now remember this word is, instead of top, it's tap water. Tap water. And this word consumption. Consumption. And then of course, consumption of mineral water is highest. So, do you guys know what consumption means?
Consumption, who buys the mineral water.
Usage.
Usage. One that doesn't. Okay. And it also comes from the verb to consume, or to use, or to drink. Okay, excellent. Next paragraph. Cornell, could you read that?
Yeah, of course. Mineral water may seem like a recent fad. However, it has been popular for thousands of years. Historically, people will travel to natural, which were renowned for their therapeutic effects. In the 1980s, the fashion for consuming bottled water took off, with marketing executives promoting the product not as a simple thirst-quenching drink, but instead as a symbol of sophistication and affluence.
Okay, so what year was this?
Springs.
And what year? Okay, Natural Springs. But what year? In the
1980s.
Okay, it's actually 1970s, yeah, because you read the 1980s. Okay, there were a couple words. Be sure to try to, however, try to pronounce every syllable. A therapeutic is what you did, is you just kind of went over them. But this word, executives, is a common pronunciation mistake. I want to go over this with everybody. Okay, so we have the word to execute. Does everybody know what this means?
Executive is highest level, the highest level of something.
The verb.
Implement.
No?
It's a verb. A verb to execute. Do you know that word?
To implement.
Carry out. Carry out.
To implement or to carry out, yes. Also, another word would be, for example, if a country executes their people, if they kill, also means to kill.
Also, you can execute an act.
Yeah, you're carrying out the killing. Now, then we have this word, which you would think would have a very similar pronunciation, but it has a completely different pronunciation because we're stressing the word different. So this one is to execute. This one is executive. So it's executive. So the stress is completely opposite from the verb to execute. Okay, but so many of the time I hear non-native speakers say, well, he's a top executive. So executives do execute a lot of things, but it's a completely different pronunciation. So executive. So if you could repeat that, executive. So, okay.
Executive.
Does that make sense? Executive. So the stress is completely in a different place. And if I could write on this, I would do that. All right. Thank you very much. Are there any words in here that you guys do not know?
What does sophistication stand for?
Okay, so sophistication and affluence. Sophisticate is if something is sophisticated, it's really classy. Another word is classy, fancy. Those are some synonyms.
Trendy.
Sophisticated.
Trendy. Cool.
Trendy would be one. Cool. And Dennis writes, not naive. If you're sophisticated, you're not naive. That's true, Dennis. You understand what's going on in the world. Affluence is another word. If you're affluent, you're rich and powerful. So this has to do with it's wealth and power.
Luxury.
So a luxury as well. So So they're saying that this product is not just does not just quench their thirst, but instead is a symbol of class and sophistication, class, fancy, knowledge of the world. Where affluence has to do with wealth and power. So.
Teacher, I have a question.
Yes.
A recent fad. I don't know this word. Fad.
Which word?
The first sentence. The last word.
Fad. Okay.
Recent fad.
Fad. A fad is something that is very popular. Okay.
Popular.
Yeah, something that is popular for a short time, usually for a short time. It's something that is popular today, but is not popular tomorrow.
It means iPhone is a fad of recent time.
Excuse me?
For example, iPhone is a fad.
It could be. It depends on how long it. I would say iPhone is no longer a fad. What is a fad right now? Well, do you guys remember a year ago and everybody was asking, what does the fox say? Or was that just in Idaho?
What is the
From some.
That's something that was a fad at that time.
Sorry, doesn't come from a song.
It comes from a song. It comes from a song in Korea, I guess.
What
it's
does the fox say?
Yeah, it comes. I never saw it, but it was a year ago. It was really popular to always say that. What does the fox say? And It was on Facebook and stuff like that. Facebook might be a fad. Social media right now might be a fad, and it may move into regular, regular part of our mainstream life. But it's something that usually a fad is something that is short term.
So, bucket challenge.
Fashion, a lot of fashion things that people wear are fads. It's popular today, but no longer popular tomorrow. So, okay. All right, let's go into the next paragraph. Nader, could you read the next paragraph?
In the 21st century, there are now over 3,000 brands of bottled water. Scientists or critics?
Critics.
Critics say that there is nothing to differentiate any of them. Many people also decry the environmental water in PET bottles and exporting it to the other side of the world, where it is bought for extravagant prices.
Okay, extravagant prices here would be high.
Extravagant prices, huh? Exaggerated, maybe.
Yeah, very, very high prices. Well, like Artheli is saying here, Artheli, could you tell us about what you've heard about the politician in your country?
Yes, it was like, I don't know in your country, but a small bottle of water here, it may cost about, maybe, if you buy it in a supermarket, 50 cents, something like that, or 30 cents, or maybe €1 if you buy it in a bar or something like that. But they were like buying, they will only accept when they were giving a speech. They are offered some water, because when you are talking to the journalist or something like that, you need to drink some water. So instead of tap water or regular bottled water, they ask for these special brands, and they were so expensive that I think it was 6 or 10 euros. I don't know. It's really crazy for a small bottle of water, because there are certain brands that are very exclusive. I don't know if they come from Japan, or I don't know exactly what kind of. But it's for me it's stupid, and if you think that you are paying for that with public money, it's still more crazy. They are like so snob, and because I mean it's just water.
Yeah, and that's where it's a symbol of sophistication and affluence, and then of course some of them come with extravagant prices. So thank you for telling us about that. That's amazing.
Yeah, I have a comment for high prices of mineral water. Speaking, for example, politicians, because it is simple business.
Mm-hmm.
When you watch a press conference or something like that, you can see some mineral water and cokes and something like that in front of the interviewers, and there is a contract with manufacturer of mineral water or something like that. So it is business and advertisement.
Mm-hmm. It definitely is, and it's a it's type of a product endorsement without actually anyone endorsing. So they call it product. Isn't it called product placement in marketing? So okay, let's go on to the next paragraph. Dennis, can you read that last paragraph?
Okay. There have been predictions of consumer backlash against what has been described as the ultimate marketing con. However, with almost 35 billion liters drunk last year in the U.S. alone, the popularity of mineral water looks unlikely to wane in the foreseeable future.
Foreseeable. Okay, so foreseeable. This is means basically it's a future that you can see. So something foreseeable is something in the future you can see. Unlikely to wane. Usually wane means to decrease. But here, in this meaning unlikely to wane, it means it's not going to decrease. But the verb to wane means to decrease. Backlash.
Backlash means feedback.
It's usually negative feedback. Okay. All right. Let's talk about these. See if we can remember what we read. Number 1. Igor, could you read number 1? And let's decide whether they're true or false.
Mineral water is most popular in countries with high quality tap water. I think it's true.
True, yes. Okay. Number 2, Felipe, could you read that one?
Mineral water has only recently become popular. And I think that yes. Or no, I don't remember in which year some entrepreneur start selling mineral water.
Okay. And so the answer is false.
Okay.
And because it's been popular for
1970s.
But it's been popular for thousands of years.
Okay.
So it's been popular for thousands of years.
Yeah, it is absolutely false because there is another brand in the world, for example, Coke and pizza and McDonald's product. It is also popular.
So, number 3, Jinyu, can you read that one?
People say that the different brands of water are all the same.
Okay, is that true or false?
False.
It's actually true. People say that, whether it's true or not. So, okay, number 4, Araceli, can you read that one?
Mineral water will probably become less popular in the future. False. The article says that it's unforeseeable.
Yeah, it's actually it looks unlikely to wane in the foreseeable future, so it will not decrease in the future. Okay, so tell us about this article, Araceli, that you found.
I just Googled it because I didn't know the name of the brands, but I was surprised that $5 or $10 is not too much. You consider that they're like, it's crazy. Some brands of water.
$402 for 750 milliliters.
I can't understand that.
Who drinks this?
I suppose some people who want to know. Everybody to know they are wealthy, so it's like a symbol of status, I suppose.
Wow.
It's a symbol of the human stupidity.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Definitely. This is probably what the politicians are drinking. $6 for 750 milliliters.
Yes, like that.
Wow. Amazing.
Vin could be okay.
I think I'd rather drink wine personally. So.
Me too.
It's, you know.
If you have to spend for $40 on a bottle, better that you choose a good wine instead of water.
Exactly. I'm not sure I'd choose blood. Yeah, maybe I would choose blood wine. I'd use it any kind of blood. No, but the thing is, I don't drink alcohol, so I can't really say that. But okay. Number one, let's talk about these. If a question is bizarre, B or C? If a question is bizarre.
Then it's all of this, but probably more so B.
Okay, thank you, Igor. It's a strange question. Okay, so if something quenches your thirst, what does it do?
Stops you feeling thirsty.
Yeah, it stops you feeling thirsty.
Okay. Yeah.
It stops you feeling thirsty. Does mineral water quench your thirst? I guess it does. Since I don't drink it, I hadn't even thought of it. If there's a consumer backlash, what is it? Anyone?
People often send the product back. It's B.
Yes. Oops. Okay, people often send a product back.
Or people stop buying a product?
It can also stop buying the product as well. I would say that the consumer backlash, though, is it's either one. People often send a product back. It depends on what it is. People will also stop buying a product as well. It is definitely not A, but it could be A or it could be B or C. Okay, if something is a con, it is what? Anybody?
It's a trick.
Very successful. It's a trick, yes.
Or a fraud.
Yeah, a trick or a fraud. If the popularity of something wanes, what happens? Anybody?
Becomes less popular.
It becomes less popular. Question for you all. Let's start with Cornell. Can you think of a product where consumers have rebelled and not bought it again?
Sorry, could you please repeat your sentence?
Can you think of a product where there's been a strong consumer backlash, where either they send the product back or they stop buying the product?
No, for example, poor quality of product will be sent to the manufacturer or seller.
Mm-hmm. Can you think of
or in the restaurant you might send back the wrong and low quality meal or dish or something like that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that would be one way. Yeah, in a lot of ways, if it's definitely low quality, they won't even go to the restaurant again. Okay. All right. Araceli, can you tell us something else besides mineral water that will quench your thirst?
Yes, maybe if cold beer, it's in summer, it's something that you may have to quench your thirst.
Okay, excellent, thank you. Nader, can you think of a way that people around the world or anywhere have been conned?
I guess people around the world are being conned every day for many products. I guess any ripoff is a con if you are overcharged for any product. Maybe perfumes, for example,
okay.
are an example of a con.
Okay. Right, thank you. Dennis, are there any products that are made in China that are much cheaper in China than around the world? Do you know?
For the products, do you mean fake product?
I don't mean fake, but I mean the real products. Are you guys able to buy real products cheaper than the?
I don't know, but many products are cheaper overseas, even if the products are produced in China.
Okay, so they're cheaper overseas, except for the knockoffs, because you guys have really big knockoffs, right?
Yeah.
Knockoffs. Okay, and it's kind of like the Idaho potato is better if you go anywhere else in the world. They're bigger and they're better than if I buy any Idaho potatoes here. So.
Yes, because they are saving these good products for exportation. It's the same in Egypt. When you find, yes, sometimes like vegetables, they say this for exportation. Export products are better than local products.
Yeah. It's which is kind of weird that you would think that would be the case, but it all has to do with the dollar sign, or money. It's the bottom line. So, all right, let's see if yes.
The restrictions for export, are very. There are so many restrictions imposed by different countries for when they are importing products. So the exporters have to export the best products they have.
That makes sense. Totally makes sense. And it does have to do with the bottom line. So, okay, number 1, B. Could you try this one?
After the company. I don't know.
Okay. Could you read it and we'll have somebody else fill it in?
Backlash.
Okay. Could you read the sentence, B?
There was a backlash.
The
company admitted using child labor.
Child labor. Okay. Excellent. Thank you. Number 2, Felipe, could you read that one?
On a hot day, Charles finds that tea quenching thirsty best. Yeah.
Okay. So if Charles finds that tea quenches his thirst. Quenches his thirst best. Excellent. Okay. Number 3, Jinju, can you try this one?
Number 3, Uncle Fred has some very bizarre habits. Recently, he started wearing a top hat in public.
Perfect. Excellent. Thank you. Okay, number 4, Salvatore.
That fortune teller is such blank, none of her prediction ever come true.
Okay, so such a
maybe Venice.
It's actually this one. It's such a con. So a fraud, basically. Con. Okay. And number 5, Araceli.
Brad Smith's popularity waned after his movie bombed at the box office.
Yes. So Brad Smith's popularity waned after his movie bombed at the box office. Politicians' popularity wanes after they do something stupid. So, okay, let's go ahead and do this discussion. Dennis, can you choose one of these questions and ask somebody else?
Okay. Igor, is mineral water popular in your country and with your family? Igor.
Igor, are you there? Maybe he stepped away.
Okay, Nether. Hi, Nether. Are you there?
Hi, hello.
Hello.
So, I guess mineral water is not very popular in my country. I will say bottled water are very, very popular here in Saudi Arabia. Not that they're popular in Egypt, because in Egypt you can drink tap water, but in Saudi Arabia you can't. It's not safe here.
So it's all right. Excellent. So it's fresh water, bottled fresh water.
Yes, that's it.
Thanks, Artheli, for coming. We'll see you later. Okay. Okay. All right. Nader, could you ask somebody a question? And yes, Igor, you missed out. You heard your name from the kitchen. Hope you're having a good coffee or whatever.
I would ask B. Which other products are a symbol of sophistication and affluence?
Okay. Okay, and who are you asking?
B. B from Vietnam.
Oh, B. Okay. B from Vietnam, are you there?
Yes, but I don't understand a symbol of sophistication. And
it's basically wealth and power.
And I don't know product. This kind.
Maybe some fancy cars or expensive products.
Yeah. Maybe, like, is there any fancy cars?
And for example, Armani suit.
What?
Armani suit.
Yeah, Armani suits. Bling bling. Say Armani suits. Is that how to spell it? Armani suits.
Armani it is brand.
Yeah. It's an Italian brand, isn't it?
It is an American brand.
Is it American or Italian?
Italian.
I don't know. I have no idea about commonly product minimal
Okay.
what.
I know in the States a Mercedes. Mercedes is. Let's just make a list. In our different countries. Jinju, what can you think of are symbol of sophistication and affluence in China?
It's a very interesting question. Something like jewelries, rings, and famous cars. Diamonds.
Diamonds.
Do you know?
Yep. Diamonds. What kind of car? Because a Mercedes is one of them in the U.S. Is there a specific kind of car that is a symbol of sophistication and influence in China?
Most rich Chinese people like to drive BMW.
Okay, so BMW in your country. BMWs are also considered good in ours as well. Okay. All right. Felipe, can you think of some things that are a symbol of wealth and power?
In
Or
Chile,
sophistication and
I
finesse?
think it's the same in a lot of countries. In Chile, I think we copy a lot of this kind of trendy stuff that come from United States or from Europe. I think they're the same. The iPhones, I don't know, the Mercedes,
Okay.
generally, it's the same.
Samsung.
It's the same.
Same. Okay.
Yeah.
So we're all agreed that it's the same worldwide. Nice, and then also vacations, all the time.
Yeah.
So forth.
Globalization is the bandation.
What did you say? Shouldn't you say it again?
Globalization is
Yes.
the bandation.
Yeah. Well, I think it used.
We share the same products made in the same places.
Yeah. Back in the 70s and 80s, it would take 9 months for a fad to get around the world. Now it's kind of like 9 hours.
9 hours.
I know the 9 months, but I don't know what it is now, but I'm sure it's like very, very quick.
Yes.
When
you see the ice bucket trend,
yeah,
the YouTube makes it like 5 hours or 2 hours.
Yeah.
Too fast.
Yeah. I refused to do it. I read the rules, and it said that it's either or. You donate money or you put ice on your head. I think.
Better you donate
So I told
money.
everybody I would donate money. So.
Sure.
But.
I found that the famous people who have the money, they are doing it, and those who doesn't, maybe donating money.
Yeah. They're doing the ones that have the money. Well, like Kenny Rogers, you know who he is? He's a country western singer. He was making a video that he was not going to put ice over his head, that he would donate money, and then his 2 kids came and threw the water on his head, so he ended up doing both. But anyway. But anyway, yeah, that's to me amazing. 9 months. Now I don't know if it's instantaneous, but it's very quickly.
Yeah.
What if you say, go to hell to the ice bucket challenge? You can say that, and I'm sure that somebody would be mad at you, Igor. But the charities made a lot of money this summer, so that's good for them. Hopefully it went to the right cause, though. Right place and so forth. So, all right, well, I want to thank you all for your participation. I hope you learned some new words and got some words from your passive to your active vocabulary. And for those of you who are in Asia and Europe, continue to have a great day. If you're in South America and North America like myself, good night. Sleep well.
Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Bye,
Bye.
everyone.
Bye.
See you later.